Hi, so today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be seeing what happens when we put either an Alka-Seltzer tablet or one of these vitamin C drops that you can, the little capsules that you can put into water. So we're going to show you what happens when you just put it into water and then what happens when you put it into a container and close the top. Okay, so we just have a clear cup of water and Angela is going to drop the tablet in. So go ahead, Angela, drop it in. Now watch what happens. So you can see that as it's creating the drink, it's fizzing and it's letting off a lot of gas. And that is a result of putting the tablet into the water so that it is able to dissolve. Part of the reaction is that it's releasing gas. So then the next step that we're going to do once this is done is we are going to do the same thing, except we're going to put it into a container. Okay, so it has almost completely dissolved. And what we've noticed is that throughout all of the bubbles that have been released have been going into the air. So now we're going to try this with a container. So the container that you can actually use is from the vitamin C. Those work really well. There are some others that you can try. Ones that I like to use, which are, of course, all in my classroom, are the old 35 millimeter film canisters. Those hold in the air really well. I have tried this with Ziploc containers, but unfortunately they're not completely airtight. So the key here is you need to make sure that the container can be airtight once you put the top on. So right now I only have the container filled with about a third of the way of water. And what we're going to do in a moment is we are going to put the tablet in, and then I'm going to close the top really tightly, very fast, and we're going to see what happens. All right, so Mikey's going to put the tablet in and I am going to close the top really quickly. Right. Go ahead.
They're back.
Made sure I had a good seal on there. Let's watch what happens. Okay, so I had to shake it up a little bit, but that's okay. So now, Elsie, why did that happen?
It happened because when you put the tablet in here, it has no place to go and it wants to get out. So it's saying, I want to get out, I want to get out. And then it decides to erupt.
What has no place to go?
The tablet and the fizziness.
The fizziness, yes. So the fizziness that we have created is a gas. And what happens is the gas builds up inside of the container. And because it has nowhere to go, it forces the top off, a little bit of air pressure. Other things that you can try this with, if you have the Alka-Seltzer tablets that you actually drop into water and have it dissolve, those work really well. I just assumed that with everything going on, that people would most likely have the vitamin C drops, tablets that work really well as well. So whatever is going to let off fizz is going to be your best bet.